This is Leeds Trinity University.
Yorkshire Voice News at 12 o'clock. I'm Kaya Gott. Sports teams and broadcasters begin a social media blackout today. Teams across the country are joining together to boycott social media and demand change. Our reporter, Bethan Case, has more.
This weekend, Sky Sports, along with the Premier League, FA Women's Super League, Premiership Rugby and many other sporting bodies will unite for a boycott for 81 hours silence starting today. Kick It Out, an anti-racism campaign, are calling for fresh measures to tackle hate and discrimination on social media. They want social media to display a warning if a user writes an abusive message about the player. The boycott will be silent from 3 p.m. today until 11:59 p.m. on Monday night.
The boycott of social media organised by English football and cricket clubs and institutions aims to sensitise people to the issues of online racism and sexism that is at the heart of the boycott. Troy Townsend, head of player engagement at Kick It Out, emphasises the importance of giving young players the right to kind of education.
I'm one of the people that go into the academy environment, the academy structure, youngsters from the age of 9 through to 23s, and provide that kind of education. So the kind of education that has never been delivered before to young players in regards to understanding racism. You might think, well, that's a bit strange because not everyone understands what racism is. Being able to talk about racism and then also being able to use their platforms for good.
Actor and producer Noel Clarke has been accused of sexual misconduct offences, with more than 20 women coming forward with allegations. Clarke has had his BAFTA for Outstanding British Contribution in Cinema Award suspended in light of the allegations. He is said to strongly deny the allegations against him. The Day 2 game between Yorkshire and Northamptonshire is now underway. A short while ago, Northamptonshire were 76 for 2 after Ben Curran was caught by Harry Brook. They are now 130 runs behind with 8 wickets left. We'll continue to update you throughout the day. Bradford City have had a season of both ups and downs, and fans are looking ahead to the next season. James Mason, welcome to Yorkshire CEO and lifelong Bradford City supporter, spoke about the approach he thinks the club needs to take.
You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. They've got to be given time. Keeping changing managers isn't going to work. That doesn't work in business. It doesn't work in sport. So I think they need to be given more time. They need to be given some support in the summer. And I suppose they need, along with Lee Bullock, to be able to recruit, along with Ryan Sparks, the players that are going to fit the style that they want to play.
On May 11th, Bradford City will mark the 36th anniversary of the Bradford City Fire, which killed 56 people in 1985. Ahead of this day, a new version of You'll Never Walk Alone has been released to raise money for the Bradford Burns Unit, which was set up after the tragedy. Bradford musicians and lifelong supporters Andy Ruddy and David Novakovsky, who produced the song, were keen to create a way to raise as much money as possible for such an important cause. The song also features the voices of DMP Young Voices from Dixon's Music Primary School. David has emphasised how important it is to educate the younger generations of tragedies like the fire.
These young kids who are going to the games and stuff like that, they need to understand, they need that kind of little history of what happened and make sure they understand the meaning behind what happened as well. It's so important.
The song can be bought on the Bradford City FC website. The Dutch government has given the green light for the Eurovision Song Contest to take place in person on May the 22nd. After the cancellation of the contest last year, 2021 will see the return of many of last year's acts, but with different entries. Yorkshire Dales native James Newman will take to the Eurovision stage to represent the UK with his song Embers. And finally, the BBC show Line of Duty will be airing its final episode this week. The final episode of Season 6 will be taking place this Sunday at 9 p.m. on BBC One. Fans of the show are speculating a Season 7 and are hoping for more hints of another season this weekend. That's Yorkshire Voice News at 4 minutes past 12. Stay tuned for the newscast at 1 o'clock.
This is Leeds Trinity University.